Hello fam, it's your girl, the Scorpion Empress. Today we are going to be recording from the car because I want to be next to, Mother Nature. I got the water in front of me. I was going to be recording out there, but it's kind of cold. And baby, we're not trying to have my tarot cards fly into the ocean, okay? Because I am not going to go after them, even though I know how to swim. That's not the point. Point is, I'm not going to go in there. Once they're in there, they're in there. They ruined. So it doesn't matter. We trying to have a peaceful little recording for y'all, and this is y'all weekly, okay, you guys? So let's take a good look at what y'all are needing to know. We're gonna start off with the best and the greatest, and that is Aries. Let's take a look what your messages are. We're gonna use some oracle cards to help us today with this guidance, honey. And yeah, smash that like button, show your love. You already know, okay? All right, Aries, there's a need for you to know your worth this week, bitches. Give that self that value. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know your self-worth, all right? Oh, some of you guys could be needing to show your shine. There's this energy of you needing to excel in something. Some of you guys is your leadership that needs to be accentuated this week. Thoughts for the week, baby. See the bigger picture. There's something you're needing to see the bigger picture on this week. Let's take a look at what that is, y'all. Yeah, we doing something different this week comparing to all the weeks how I always do, like just general free throw. I feel for the energy, and I normally, like, you know what I'm saying, I do a Monday to Friday for y'all, but we're not doing that this week. We're just going to use the oracle cards, and that's how we're going to get our messages this week, which is not something I like to do, but hey, we got to change it up. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's see what you're needing to see the bigger picture on. Something seems to be stagnant. Seems to be like there's a situation you're currently in that you are not trying to make a decision on. It is something that you're trying not to give up on, Aries. Could have to do with finances, Five of Pentacles. Yeah. What are you second guessing? You have too many decision cards. You have the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords. Clarify that Five of Pentacles for the week. Seems like you want balance when it comes to your money. You want to put some worries aside, and you kind of don't know how to do it. You're feeling like you have to make some sort of a decision in order for you to create that balance, okay? Anything else we need to know for the week regarding the money? You seem to be guarded about your expenditures or things that you're doing financially. You guys could be seeing a lot of twos. You're very emotional. You could be spending out of emotion, not out of need, okay? Ooh, baby Aries. Why does Aries need to know their worth this week? What do we need to know regarding that? What is this about knowing their worth for the week for Aries? Oh, seems to be some type of heartbreak. Some of y'all could be in a third party or be discontent about a situation that is causing you pain. Okay? What else here, spirits? Thank you so much. Oh, you need to walk away from someone that's causing you hurt and pain. So the way that you know your self-worth, obviously, is by walking away from that doesn't serve. Let me lower the windows. From that doesn't serve, that is causing complications and or pain in your life. With the Eight of Cups, you're needing to know your worth, all right? Anything else we need to know about this heartbreak this week that is going to be accentuated for Aries here? You need to be more independent and focus on stability, singleness. Yeah. You need to make some type of decision to chase some opportunity. It appears financial for you. It is something you have to put some work in. I just want you to know that. So there's something that you need to work on to stabilize yourself, okay? Yeah. You're needing to change the way that you see connections this week. There's a need for you to commit yourself to other things that are... These things that you're needing to commit yourself to are more important than love. And I know y'all don't want to hear that, but honey, it is what it is, okay? You need to commit yourself to setting boundaries this week when it comes to your love life. You need to commit yourself to your bag. It doesn't appear like your bag is good right now. See the Five of Pentacles, there could be some type of money loss or some type of depression surrounding money. Not feeling like you don't have enough. So that's the reason why they're telling you to focus your attention really on your bag and not necessarily so much on a lover that is causing you hurt. This energy that you're dealing with, that they want you to set boundaries with, is the problem. They are the ones that are causing some type of financial issue for you this week. Okay? All right. Let me take these cards from here, y'all. Is there any more messages that they need to know for the week for the sign of Aries here? Thank you, Spirit, so much. I love my spirit guides. They always like on point with a lot of things. And I just want to take a moment to thank them. I thank them for everything that they do for me and everything that they give me. My insights. You need to get out of a stressful situation. There's a situation that's causing you burdens. You need to remove yourself from it this week. Okay? There's a need for you to go with your intuition regarding the situation. There's a lot of problems and conflicts. Something or someone is causing difficulties for you. And there's a need for you to go with your intuition. Remove yourself from that situation. Because it seems like you, in your mind, think that you cannot get away from whatever this is that's causing a problem. There's a blockage. All right? Yeah. You may feel like you need somebody or somebody needs you. Could be financially related. But it just leads to disappointment with the Five of Cups. Could lead some of y'all to drinking or crying. Okay? Be careful with situations. There's conflicts that are presenting themselves. And there's a need for you to take charge of your life and set boundaries. We are now going to be going to Taurus. Taurus. Oh, okay. For the week for the sign of Taurus, please, thank you, spirits. All right, there's something you're trying to manifest. You need to speak that out into the universe. There's a need to focus on speaking about things that you want and transmuting whatever it is that is in here and in here, out here into the world, okay? You need to also learn to be humble. There's something that you may be in your ego about this week, and so there's a need to be humble, okay? Think things through. There's something that you may be wanting to make a decision on or someone, and there's a need for you to think things through. So you're needing to think about what it is that you're doing this week or wanting to do this week. So something needs to be secondly thoughts, right? Let's take a look at what that could be. What do they need to think things through? Okay, what is it that they need to think? Seems like you're very aggressive towards someone. Yeah. You seem to be annoyed or irritated about some type of loss here financially. It does seem like you need to think something through, right? You do want to have some sort of a beginning, a new beginning, but there's a need for you to acknowledge something, and I don't see you kind of doing that, Taurus, all right? Yeah. Things are going to get better for you, but you're needing to pay attention to your home life. Could be a connection in your home life that is causing issues. I do see you building a better future, though, if that helps at all, okay? There is somebody that you need to have a conversation with, someone that likes to ghost. You could be somebody that you reside with, family, husband, boyfriend. I don't give a fuck who it is. Vice versa, girlfriend, wife, whatever, right? Someone is causing a problem in your life. This person could like to ghost you or withdraw. They seem to start fights. There's a need to address the fucking foolery, right? You have someone in your house that is kind of like acting as if they want something from you. They want to build here, but they are not treating you correctly. There's a need to set some fucking values, some standards. Get the fuck out of my house if you can't act correctly, or motherfucking, you know, sometimes it's best to separate than be in a toxic situation. Baby, there's a need for you to set boundaries. Okay, I don't give a fuck how you say it, how you do it. That is the message, right? Anyone that's being problematic, trying to control, someone that's ghosting and terrorizing you, gotta fucking go. I'm not gonna sugarcoat the shit for you. Why do they need to be humble this week? What's going on with that? Please, thank you. When it comes to your healing, there's a need for you to learn to be humble. You also have to be grateful for something. You seem to be hiding how you feel inside. There's a need for you to be grateful for a tower. Something has been shown to you this week, or will be. Has to do with your home life. Again, it's repeating itself. Why should they be humble about that? You know, be grateful for the lessons you've learned and move away from someone, walk away from someone. See that message? Baby. The fact that I picked up on that during your first round means you have to leave something. Something that isn't serving, something that is not good to you. Someone is mistreating y'all or terrorizing you guys, making you feel out of pocket. And there's a need for you to set boundaries and get the fuck on from that. In the most humblest way, thank you for the lessons that you have taught me in 2025 and 2026. But you gotta fucking go. Okay? Speak that stuff that you want so deeply into existence, Taurus, so that you can be happy. And it does seem like it has to do with money. It has to do with your stability. Okay? Anything else that we may have missed before we close this out, spirits? Thank you so much. Somebody you want to build with or thought about building with has options, okay? This person is going to try to present growth to you. And I see you aggressive towards them, okay? Yeah. Someone that likes to ghost you or puts you out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. Why is this relevant now? It came out again, this person. Why is this person relevant this week? They're going to offer you a new beginning. Yep, they're gonna offer you a commitment of some sort. This person wants to offer a commitment of some sort to you. See that? This person that is impossible seems to be wanting attention, seems to be wanting the connection back. Despite the fact that they want to control things, they do seem to be wanting this connection. I see them trying to talk to you. However, I don't really like their energy. They seem to be a very controlling and negative individual. What is all that noise, honey? And they seem to cause towers. So they're not someone that treats you right, okay? All right, let's move the fuck on. We're now going to go to Geminis. Tell me if you guys like this style better. Tell me the song you guys prefer versus me freestyling it. This is more direct messages, you know? Geminis. All right, Gemini, we have open to change, baby. You need to open up to changes in your life. Don't be stubborn. Don't fight it. Let it fucking be. You know what I'm saying? Practice gratitude. There's things you ungrateful about. You need to be grateful, you know? Even for the lessons that cause pain, right? Because they help you transform. Find your balance. You need to find your balance. You're off balance this week, all right? What is this find your balance card? What the fuck is that? Financially. Could be feeling like you're not financially stable. Yeah. Oh, you in pain, honey. Hold on a second, y'all. There's a person that's in and out of your life that is causing you to feel hurt. Okay? It is somebody that you may have felt that took too long to come towards you. Okay? Yep. This person will be offering you some type of cup of love this week. Ooh, okay? You're needing to find your balance when it comes to that person, okay? And you also need to find your balance around your money. Yeah, this person is like childish. In some way, shape, or form, they are like someone that picks at you or pokes at you. There's some sort of stresses surrounding this energy and their love. They're also in and out, so something about them is unstable, right? What is the change that they need to open up to, spirits? Thank you so much. What you don't see coming is money is on its way, but there's something you need to put some work into in order for you to acquire this money, okay? What else, spirits? Thank you so much. Stresses are in your life this week because you can't make a decision on something. What is that they can't make a decision on? It has to do with your independence, baby. You need to find some type of balance. You need to make some type of decision and you're choosing not to. You're keeping yourself blindfolded. And this is the reason why you need to open up to change. Because if you open up to change, you'll be able to find your balance, be independent, and not care about anyone or anything. You'll be focused on yourself and your boundaries this week, okay? All right, spirits, could you tell me what this gratitude card is? Thank you so much for your help today. Practice gratitude for those that give to you, including your family. People that are generous to you. The success you have. Yep. Those that come in and show you love, even if they don't stick around, right? What else, spirits, do they need to know? Take charge of your life this week. These new beginnings you're having in your life are teaching you things. Teaching you to be more independent. The people's flakiness or their lack of investments in you have taught you to love on yourself, to be more independent. And so the reasons why you're needing to practice gratitude is because it's like I was telling y'all, you know, thank you for the lessons that the universe has taught you, but now it's time to go, right? So there's a need for y'all to, you know, set these boundaries, right? And be grateful for the people that have been in and out, inconsistent, but these people have taught you how to better love yourself and needing to take charge of your life, okay? So you guys are needing to be grateful for that. You also need to be grateful for your successes. Some of y'all may be like, oh, I don't really have this and that, but you have more than a lot of people do, and so there's a need for you to acknowledge that this week, okay? All right, that is Gemini. We are now going to be going to the sign of Cancer. There's an accomplishment that you have, Cancer. You need to be proud of yourself, the things you've accomplished in life. There's also an energy of you needing to relax. Something could be bothering you, or it's going to bring you on edge this week. And there's a need for you to, like, let go of those stresses. There's a lot of healing you guys need to do from, like, your childhood, by the way. Whatever you're trying to manifest or whatever change you want, you need to speak that into existence. You guys need to work on your childhood traumas. The reason why you're so annoyed with people around you, could be family and or partners, is because they're activating your childhood issues. Some of y'all have abandonment issues. Some of y'all have these issues of, like, being withdrawn. But that has to do with, like, not wanting to be seen, because you guys feel like if you're seen, then you could be hurt. And so there's some type of avoidance that you guys are practicing. And that's because you have childhood issues, okay? Your reading's gonna be crazy, because why the fuck I got all that information already and we don't even got the damn tarot out. Baby. What do they need to be proud of when it comes to themselves? Please, thank you. The partnerships you forged with certain people. The things you've accomplished, okay? This week. Some of y'all, your children. Yeah. Someone showing you that they can't get along with you is creating some type of ending. But with this ending, you'll have some sort of a new beginning. Okay? It is a lesson. So there's a need to be grateful for the lesson and be proud in accomplishing something that you've learned. Something that was taught to you, okay? Why do they need to relax, baby? Show me what I need to see. Why is there so many fucking people here today? Mad people coming out here. Why should they relax, please? Thank you. What is going on? What is going to be irritating them this week? Oh, your money, honey. You're worried about your money. There's a need for you to learn that you have to work on something in order for you to balance your money. Stop spending as well. Yeah, you're going to have multiple opportunities to make up whatever the stress is for money. You just have to be, like, open to them or be willing to, like, work on them. You may just want something to land you a lot, bitch, but that's not going to happen. Okay? This week, I see you running around feeling really busy, feeling like you're sacrificing yourself. You're kind of strained. You could be doing multiple things. And there's something that, you know, you want to come out of this. So you need to speak that into existence. There's a commitment that's showing up for you here. With a connection. Yeah, it seems like you guys want something serious with somebody. You could be seeing them as a soul connection. You need to speak, manifest whatever it is that you want with this person, okay? This week. Could be with a Taurus and or a Gemini, okay? Or they can have those placements in their chart, y'all. Baby. You also need to speak your truth. Your truth will set you free and create some sort of a balance for you, okay? This week. All right, so this is for Leo. Smash that like button, you guys. And if you like this style better than what I used to normally do, let me know. All right, Leo, there's something that you need to take charge of. There's something you need to go for at this present time. Some of y'all can end up losing your temper. Be careful with them. Something got you tired. I don't know what the fuck it is this week, but yeah. You need to become closer to the divine, whether that is God to you or the universe, okay? You also are needing to open up to some type of change at this present time. Is that what got you kind of uncomfortable, this change that's showing up here? All right, let's take a look at what you're needing to go for. What is Leo needing to go for this week? What is this? Something is ending for you and you need to walk away. There's something you're needing to walk away from. There's an ending. There's a completion. You need to get out of something, Leo, this week. What else, spirits, do we need to know about this ending? You seem to be very guarded towards whatever this is. Something has you irritated. You're kind of tight and upset this week. You know, Leo, there's a need for you to heal some sort of structure, a relationship. Seems like your home life could be a problem here. It's going to help you excel in some type of way, okay? But there's something that is ending, something that has to be let go of. And even if you don't want to, like, baby, there's no ending that does not bring a good new beginning. So be susceptible and open to, you know, change, y'all. Seriously. Damn, some of y'all are not happy. You may be feeling like there's not a new beginning for you, or that nobody loves you. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, this is energy of feeling like you don't have something that you want. What the fuck? Yeah, you guys are up and down. You feel betrayed with the Ten of Swords. What the hell, Leo? You could be stressing about your pentacles. Feeling like someone took an offer off the table for you. And it's like you're going in between your dark and your light. You know what I'm saying? Like you're bouncing back and forth because you're irritated. You're in pain though this week. I don't like that. Why should they be opening up to change? You know, you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be in some type of leadership and where you'll be able to take control of something. And I see you celebrating. You know, you do have to make some sort of a decision to create this change, though, to open up to this change, because it is going to, even though it does seem like it's something that you're going to be starting from like the ground, you know, something does look like some type of hobby. It could be something small for you right now. It is going to elevate you into the Empress. And so there's a need for you guys to understand that you need to open up to change, because this change is going to elevate you. Okay. Even if right now you may not be seeing that. All right. All right. Is there anything that we may have missed for Leo for the week that we need to know, spirits? Thank you so much. Some conversation, some type of knowledge you're going to have this week is going to cause you disappointment. I do see some type of sadness. Some of y'all can end up drinking from this with the Five of Cups. Yeah. It does seem like your peace this week is going to be a little bit volatile. It's going to be up and down because of someone that is expressing love to you. And it seems like whatever this conversation is going to keep you sad in some way with the Five of Cups. There's disappointments surrounding it. You will be having some sort of a new beginning. And you need to like really like focus on this peace, right? This finding yourself energy. Letting down some burdens. Like you know the truth surrounding something. And you know you got to get over something. You know you got to heal. All right, y'all. We are now going to the sign of Virgo. There's a need for you to know that you are loved this week. You guys could be suffering from depression. You need to reflect on your priorities. There's something that you may be wanting or thinking that you want that is not going to give you what you think you want, okay? There's a need for you to acknowledge some of that this week, all right? What are they needing to reflect on regarding their priorities? Your happiness, baby. Yeah, something that you're starting from the bottom. Is it really your happiness? Could be financial for you. Okay, what else? I see a love message from someone younger than you. Okay, yeah. Someone's going to want to offer you. Someone's going to show you love and grace, and it does seem like it's a new beginning for you. Yeah. What you don't see that they're telling you to reflect on your priorities is because you're going to be putting in a lot of work towards something that you have passion for. It does appear like it's a new beginning. This, whatever it is that you're so enamored by, is going to be a lot of conflicts with it. It could present issues, okay? And so there's a need for you to understand that. And that's why they're telling you to reflect on your priorities, because there may be something that you're putting rose-colored glasses on this week. And yeah, baby, it's not what you're saying it is, honey. All right. You guys could be feeling very like in child energy this week, and feeling like someone doesn't, like people don't give to you, or feeling some type of loneliness. There's a need for you to know that you are loved, all right? Yeah. There's a lot of stress surrounding your stability. Why are you in Ten of Wands energy, though? Yeah, you guys are feeling rejected or feeling like you're not loved. You could be wanting your money to be good so that you can, like, get away from certain people or things this week. What else, spirits? You're in some loving, nurturing energy this week, and where you're creating a lot of things. It's like you're trying to supplement what others don't give to you and give it to yourself. Yeah. Be careful with someone that's going to come towards you very high charged. Could be a fire sign. They're very deceptive. What the fuck? Yeah, they're going to cause a fight with you. Then they're going to try to make up. Bye. Alright, that's Virgo. We're going to go to Libra now. Say you love me. Just say you need me. Which one of y'all is so fucking needy? Why the fuck does someone need to tell you that they love you or need you? Huh? Fuck out of here. All that needy shit. You should be able to love yourself enough to be in healthy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, baby. Clear your motherfucking mind, Libra. Yeah. Clear your mind, baby. You need to see the bigger picture, okay? Make time for self-love, what I told you. Make time for self-love. What your girl just told you, you should be able to love on yourself enough for you not to be needy and need nothing. People, you know what I'm saying? You also need to take action on some shit this week. Let's see what the fuck that's about before we go to your self-love guidance, okay? What do they need to take some action on? Oh, something that got you stuck, baby. You seem to be very stressed about having some new beginning, about healing. There's this energy of you feeling like, give me a minute, y'all. My bad. There seems to be some sort of energy of you feeling like you're tired. Some of y'all could be even sick or feeling drained. There's some type of sick energy coming from you guys. exhaustion. You need to take action and rest. You'll be more energized and you'll feel better. You'll be happier. Why should they be seeing the bigger picture? What's going on here this week? Guys could be feeling insecure. You seem to be indecisive about your independence. Could be financial. You need to make a decision to balance yourself out. There is some sort of celebrations you don't see coming with the moon. Yeah. You guys kind of going to a party or an event or hanging out with some friends. I see someone being generous and giving something to you, but it keeps popping up that you guys need to be balanced. You need to create your own balance. Your harmonious balance could be in your home. Emotional for you. Some of y'all is this, baby. You know what I'm saying? This week. Yeah. You could be working too much. That's something you're doing that's causing draining. And you need to make some time for self-love. You can be more focused on money because money seems to be low or seems to be, you know, stuck in some type of way. Like there's some type of poverty with the Five of Pentacles. You could be doing something too much or working too much. And you're missing, you know, your happiness. You're drained. Some of y'all are getting sick from this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you need to practice some self-love. Yeah. I see somebody coming towards you that you haven't talked to. Or could be like minimally talking to. Could be somebody you live with. It does seem like this person's going to try to be vulnerable and try to make something work with you. But baby, there's a need for you to like... Yeah, you need to push through whatever insecurity this person got you in, okay? This week. I see y'all running around a lot doing 1,000,001 things trying to make some money. And that is causing strain. You guys could be getting ill from it. What the fuck, bro? This guy... Hold on a second, y'all. This fucking dude is pissing me off. There's some shit that he turns on that is sending like this fucking frequency. Why the fuck are you turning that on? Like, what the fuck? I can't even keep my windows open. Fucking weird as fuck. It sounds so loud. He parked himself next to me too and I had to get away from him. It sounds really, really loud, that frequency. I don't like that noise. There must be something wrong with that. Anything else that Libra needs to be knowing at this present time? Please, spirits, thank you so much. See, communication. Someone trying to be generous with you, okay? Trying to give you something. Could be finances. Time. Yeah. I also see a partnership showing up for you here. Someone is spying on you this week as well. And I see stresses surrounding this person. It could be somebody younger. Someone trying to learn about you. Trying to see what you're up to. Some of you guys, this is someone you have kids with. They're spying on you. Watching you grow. Somebody wants to offer you love. A new beginning this week. Alright? So there's a need for you to obviously be aware. Alright. We're going to go to Scorpio now. Scorpios. You're needing to not be so stuck up this week. There's an energy of you needing to embrace the flow of life. Like let go of some type of fears that you guys currently have. that fucking dude turns on that shit again, I'm gonna fucking freak out. You guys got some sort of Cancer placements in your chart. What are you afraid of, Scorpio? There's something you need to pay attention to. You need to focus on your intuition this week. What do they need to pay attention to this week? Thank you, Spirit, so much. Your peace. You're not balanced. Someone's taking your peace away. You may be uncomfortable around somebody. Pay attention to those details. There's a bitch around you that's being a problem. And you got to get rid of that. Do y'all need a spell? I'll teach y'all how to get rid of a bitch. I'll teach you how to make that motherfucker that's making you uncomfortable, that's destroying your peace and causing all these problems, have all these problems. Talk to your girl. Follow your members. You'll fucking see the spell in there. It's in the shorts. You need to heal from whatever this is that's disturbing you this week. So someone's going to fuck with you. And there's a need for you to heal from this, all right? Scorpio? What is these fears that Scorpio has this week? You're afraid of your future. You don't know where you're heading. You seem to be solitude or in solitude. You could be withdrawn. There's this energy of feeling like you don't want to be bothered. You're looking at a lot of things around you as some type of missed opportunity. Yeah. Go with your intuition surrounding some type of new fiery beginning that you're going to have. There could be some type of obstacles or some type of issues surrounding this new beginning, okay? Yeah. There is some type of truth, some type of knowledge surrounding a connection, some type of commitment. You need to embrace singlehood, independence. Yeah, could be dealing with a Cancer energy. Careful with car issues. Be careful with a potential Cancer or someone that's going to come in with communication that is doing something behind your back. Capricorn energy is here as well. This person's toxic as fuck. Okay? It's time to clean house, bitch. I already told you I can teach you how. I'm just saying, baby. Just saying. We promote growth and change up in this channel. We don't promote stagnancy. What's the matter? What do y'all want?
We're done playing.
Okay. This is for Sagittarius. Sag. Alright, Sagittarius for the week. You're needing to learn to release control. There's something you're trying to control. You need to stop. You seem to be in two minds this week as well, and where you're kind of like needing to like think things through because you're trying to make some sort of a decision, but you seem to be like wishy-washy and or like you're thinking it, but then you're like switching up. So there's some type of unstructured energy inside of you. You need to reflect on your priorities and stop being wishy-washy. Oh, my phone fell. Yeah, I'll get that shit later. You need to think things through about your future. All right? In a connection this week. You've invested in someone thinking this person was your happiness. And you're needing to rethink that. Because even though you've planted some seeds here, something is too difficult. It does seem like whatever this is, you still want to work on it. But they're advising you to pay attention to all the work you're putting into this connection. And how it hasn't even gotten you anywhere. Yeah, someone you love. Queen of Cups. Alright, what is this reflection on their priorities? Some of y'all, your priorities is your kids. You need to give your kids more love. Pay attention more to your children. You need to be more independent as well. Yeah, the way you communicate. Oh, fuck. We done lost the card. Hold up, y'all. There are some partnerships that are showing up here for you guys. That are coming towards you. That you're prioritizing over. It looks like younger individuals. This could be children. Your peace. It does seem like a wish fulfillment is taking over your reading for you. And that's someone or something you're really focused on showing up as a person. Someone that's in and out of your life. Could be a water sign. Okay? You're needing to release some type of control here. And walk away. You want to control an outcome. You want to control a situation. But you can't control nobody but yourself. So you need to walk away from whatever this is, you guys. Alright, so let's see if we missed anything else for the sign of Sagittarius. And then we're going to be moving on, you guys. Smash that like button. Show your love in the comments. Y'all already know the drill. Something is stopping you from healing. There's some pain you seem to be very focused on. You're concerned with your home or your like stability, and it seems like whomever or whatever you're dealing with is causing some sort of a pain, and it's inhibiting some type of healing. So there's something that needs to be removed this week out of your life, bitch. Whether that's a person, yeah, baby, you gotta do it. You also need to hold back from whomever or whatever this is, because this isn't served this week. Okay? Could be someone that you still see a future with, or you want to build with this person still. Okay? Alright, now we're going to be going to Capricorn. Show me Capricorn, please. Thank you, Spirit, so much. You seem to be talking and talking and talking, and you need to stop doing that and start taking action on something, okay? Could be talking about some plans or talking about a connection, you know, but there's a need for you to take action on this, all right? You're also needing to see the bigger picture on a situation that you got going on this week. You need to see the bigger picture surrounding some type of offer here that is presented to you financially. It does seem like your money is up and down, but this financial offer is coming in very quickly. Something you could work on. See the bigger picture on that. What is this? Yeah, you guys are like annoyed. Like, ugh, I don't have enough money, or I got to do all this work in order to get my money stable. And there's a need for you to see the bigger picture around that. And not be so mad at it, okay? It is something that is creating healing. It's creating some type of healing for you. So even if you hate your job, bitch, the job is fucking helping you balance your shit out. You're indecisive this week about something that you want to be successful in. It does seem like you're trying to find multiple ways or avenues. But you're kind of not liking these options, and they're advising you to take some type of action on these things. Some of you guys are going to have car issues, or maybe feeling like, you know, you don't want to talk to people. I do see car problems for some of y'all. You may be feeling like you don't have enough money to fix these things, by the way. Okay? But I also see y'all concerned, holding back, trying to save money, being a little withdrawn. Feeling a lack. There's something you keep talking about that you're going to do or you want to do in order to create more avenues. But they're telling you to take action on instead of speaking on it. Whatever it is that you keep speaking about, that it's going to create some sort of independence for you. That's where you need to be this week, okay? Someone is going to be the King of Swords with you guys, or someone's not going to be acting nice with you. You know, just remember, it's the energy that you put out there that matters, right? Because someone could be the King of Swords, but if someone to go fuck themselves, who they're going to be the King of Swords with? Nobody. If you don't feed to their shit or give to their shit, they can't do shit about it. That's what I'm saying. Anything else that we may have missed for the sign of Capricorn? Thank you so much, spirits. Someone you thought you never hear from again is going to try to offer you a couple of... Someone's going to come back around. Trying to ask you to build with them. Yeah, it could be a Leo or Earth energy. This person's trying to manifest you in. It's funny. This person sees you as someone that has their shit together, someone that's abundant. But something about you, they're trying to claim that you guys create some sort of an illusion for them. Interesting, y'all. All right. We're moving on to Aquarius. You're holding yourself back, Aquarius, and you need to set yourself loose. Do those things that you're holding yourself back from doing. You guys got Leo in your charts. Yeah, something you need to go for. You got the go for it card. Be proud of your accomplishments as well this week, Aquarius. What are they needing to go for? You got 2 fast energy cards, so you need to put some type of plan in action this week. It's something that is going to make you successful. I see you looking for ways or methods to be more successful. Something that is going to bring you peace, celebration. Hell yeah. You're in this energy of seclusion, or you're trying to be mysterious, but you have all this love to give, and you know that. You know what I'm saying? What else they need to be focused on this week? Be proud of your accomplishments. You've turned a leaf. You're really independent now. Some of y'all, you got a car. Like, you really, like, different right now. You know what I'm saying? You're vibrating differently. You're more independent. Finances have changed for you. You need to be proud of that. Those achievements. Yeah, your new beginnings that you're having. Be grateful for that, okay? Not everybody is, you know what I'm saying, where a lot of y'all are, and you need to see that. I see some type of arguments. Could be at work. Yeah. You seem to be feeling like overworked and or feeling like you're doing too much at a specific job. And I see y'all irritated. There's a lot of energy of anger. Some argumentative energy. You could be fighting against a lot of people or arguing with a lot of people. There's some energy of, like, you know, being hostile. Okay? Yeah, it's communication-wise. There's somebody that's ghosting you. Someone that is barely giving to you communication-wise. But you will hear from them. This person's very childish, though. Be careful with that, all right? It does seem like there's a lot of, you know, child energy from this person. It could be someone younger than you. Could be a child, all right? This person seems very, like, don't want to put in the work, honey. Just saying. I see some sort of missed opportunity when it comes to that, by the way, because you may not be feeling them. You may not be feeling the tomfoolery. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go now to Pisces. Was it really cold out there for you?
My nose is dripping.
Oh, blow your nose, girl.
I have toilet paper right there.
Toilet tissue. You guys are eating all them snacks, honey.
I'm hungry.
It's okay. Girl, I'm not saying it's a crime to eat. Relax yourselves. Jeez. Oh my God, there's that guy right there that was making the frequency. Look, he has like a little jet ski thing on the water. You see him back there?
No.
Giovanna, you don't see him back there?
Oh my gosh, I do.
That shit makes a real weird frequency. It's like he's on like a paddle type of thing and it's pulling him.
That's not the same guy.
That is the guy.
That can't be.
Yes, it is. I saw him getting out of the car.
Did he change his outfit?
No.
He doesn't have.
Is the Tesla not back there, Giovanna?
It is, but the guy didn't have red on.
He must have put a sweater on. I moved from that parking lot, so I don't know. It was him because I seen him bringing it out of the car. All right, it's my bad, y'all. This is for Pisces for the week. Pisces, you need to make time for self-love. You could be feeling drained this week. You're also needing to step into your power, Pisces. Release your blockages. There's things that are holding you back, baby. It's time to clean house this week. You're indecisive about a commitment with a player energy, someone that's in and out. Could be somebody aggressive. Okay? It's a lover of yours, okay? You need to make some sort of a decision regarding this person. Yeah. You need to take your power back from this person. You've allowed someone to string you along, to drain you. There's a need for you to take your power back from them. You've allowed someone to, like, technically, like, run you in some type of way. So this week, they're advising you to take your power back. Take control of your life. Okay? Some way, shape, or form, you think you're stuck with this person. You're not. You can release yourself from that. What is the self-love card? Why do they need to make time for self-love? Thank you, spirits. Bare minimum people. People that barely give to you. Childish shit. People that are causing fights. You need to make time for self-love because these are like energy vampires. These are people that are draining you even if you live with them. Okay? Pisces. Something has to end. Could be with an earth sign or somebody you live with, and you know that because there's too much fighting. You need to practice some self-love with this person. This person doesn't even give to this connection. They don't even put in the work anyway, so fuck them. Some of y'all could be stuck or thinking you're stuck because of children. This person drains you. They're causing a lot of things in your life. A lesson has already been learned. It's time to keep it fucking moving. Okay, honey? You got to keep it moving. Because this situation is draining the shit out of you. It's like, you know, like, y'all ever seen them blood leeches? You're being leeched on. My bad, you guys. I didn't realize y'all was back there and I'm over here cursing like that.
Sorry. Chill.
My bad. Sorry, you guys. Release your blockages. Okay? That person seems to be a block for you guys. Tower. What's going on? Why you got a tower moment? What is causing this? It's a blockage and you need to release it, okay? Could be your home life, Ten of Pentacles, a relationship. Yeah. Some of y'all, it's a marriage and or a living situation that has fallen already. That person is a block. You need to get rid of them. You know that, though. Is this the same person that's been draining you? What else do we need to know about this week, spirits? Thank you so much. See you holding back from entertaining them or rejoicing in them. Okay? You're very focused on something you're passionate about with the Ace of Wands. Yeah. It's person doesn't treat you right. They're showing up as a King of Swords towards you. So you could be feeling like you need to be guarded towards them because they're treating you bad. I mean, who comes out as the King of Swords? Logically speaking, right? How can you be vulnerable with a man or a woman that's like this? No. No, baby. You got clean house. Okay? This person likes to ghost you, too. 5 of Pentacles. This person could be, like, minimally talking to you or ghosting you. This relationship, you know what comes with this. It's like you're alone. And you know you're alone. You walk in this journey alone, even if someone is laying next to you. Something has run its course, honey. Something has ended or is ending and you know it. And you got to get rid of it, okay? Stop giving to it energetically, verbally. You know what I'm saying? Physically, like, stop. Like, it's done. You know what I mean? Like, even arguing with someone like these people that are showing up is you giving to it. You talking about it. You remembering is you re-traumatizing yourself. Right? Is there anything else we may have missed, Spirit? Some of y'all may be afraid of losing investments or something that you put in the work on when it comes to this, and you need to, like, release that. You understand what I'm saying to y'all? Anything else we need to know here, Spirits? Thank you so much. I see a potential water sign trying to give to you, trying to create a balance. But this person juggles you with something else and it's not balanced, okay? You need to take control of yourself with this person. They could have Gemini in their chart. There could be some type of attachment through sex with them. Yeah, you need to release yourself. Okay. All right, my love. Smash that like button. I'll catch y'all on the next. On the dirty next. Peace, you guys.